starting a kind of like a new series today. Basically what I'm doing is I'm creating like my own news program. It's called The News That I Care About. And I don't know if it'll be a lot more biased, but I don't really care. So we're first now, just so everybody knows, I mean, this is biased probably. Just ignore what I just said because it's totally not biased. Yeah, let's go. So our first story today comes from. Now this is a very a gaming story today. A few days ago, we of course have something that pretty eventful happened today. It wasn't today, but it happened. It happened, and I just like it because it's really fun. Tropico 6 just got released, and yeah, Tropico 6 got released. So yeah. Tropico 6 actually didn't get released. The February beta got released. It's going to be released on March 29th. So I really can't wait for it. March is going to be a great month for gaming, I believe. So I can't wait for March to come, especially since it has my birthday. It's a pretty short story. Next story we have is pretty personal. I mean, you could say that. This story I just have to address because I am part of this community, and I really see this as annoying. So, yeah, and it's like really annoying, dumb things. So, today, a YouTube video was published. So, of course, we actually have two buttons. This is our second story today. What happened was basically, I don't know. Alright, you know what? I'll talk about the adpocalypse first since, it's a little bit more easy to explain. Alright, so, the adpocalypse happened, it's pretty bad for people on YouTube generally because it'll cause a lot of damage towards people that have jobs. So that's pretty big. The reason why basically what? Okay, that was a blooper. Just pretend that didn't even happen because we're going back to the news. So basically what happened was basically a YouTuber by the name of Matt Whatiz created a video showcasing people making not so family friendly comments on general kids that are doing gymnastics. These kids were like 5 years old. It was very similar to a story that happened on Roblox where there was like these games that had 6, which were basically bad games that had some not so appropriate content in them. Roblox eventually kind of censored the words "have 6" in one title, which is good Roblox. But what we're focusing on here is YouTube and what's happening to YouTube currently. The apocalypse is here and it's doing bad. Now you may be thinking, why am I talking about Matt Watson then? I mean, isn't he doing something good by showcasing these things and sending them to YouTube? Well, it all seemed that until he started telling companies and his fans to boycott YouTube. And to be honest, this is like just super stupid. Like, really, why would you boycott YouTube? And eventually, their revenue began increasing. YouTubers began losing money. It's just such a difficult situation currently in YouTube. And to be honest, it's very stressful for many different YouTubers in the YouTube community. And next up we have is a personal story. This story is a little bit complicated to explain, but it's happening. I'm not going to list the people's names because because this is public and I don't want you to harass these people. So, yes, here we go. So, a YouTuber, recently published, a video was recently published by a YouTuber, I forgot his name, and he recently published a video. Well, he's a kid that's in my classroom. What he did was he published a video of himself. He live streamed basically. He live streamed being at school and showed images of marbles, of them making marbles. I guess it was like an innocent little live stream, but it was at school. Now, since I don't want to list their names and I don't want you to harass these people, they're doing nothing wrong. Well, they kind of are because they're doing it at school. Who really cares, to be honest? So basically, what these kids did was we'll call him subject number 1. He got into his YouTube account that he uploads Fortnite content into by logging out of his main account, and then he eventually he had a verified phone number, which means he could technically live stream without using a third-party program. So he used that to live stream him in school, and none of the faces were blurred out, and of course you can't censor the live stream. So, and they didn't have any permission to record. They even showed a face of the sub that was in the classroom, and you can see it's just bad things are happening, and that's pretty much it. Like, I mean, they shouldn't really be doing this at school. At the end was where everything started escalating. So the sub didn't even know about live streaming in the first place. So it was kind of a lost cause. At this point. So at this point you don't know. Now at this point it's over with. It's done with. But they never got in trouble, and I believe they will get in trouble tomorrow, since this happened today. They entitled the live stream "Sup What It Is." They entitled the live stream "Sup at School," and I would suggest, and I mean, if you go ahead and watch the video, then you should and then you'll probably see how much they really did. Now, of course, Subject 1 also does have that YouTube channel. It has like about 32 views, I believe. And you can tell if it was a school account, because they had if it was a school account or not. People actually came on their real accounts, like their personal accounts, and it's pretty funny. So for the most part, I mean, this is just it's complicated. Nobody really knows what's happening here. And Subject 1 also did mostly on his content. He produced Fortnite content. Today he did a live stream after school, and it was mostly just him playing Fortnite. And they were saying, please do not share this at school. But let's be honest, it's being in my story now. So, I mean, you could say that this is proof of something happening. Now, of course, the sub didn't even know what was live streaming, and probably they'll get in trouble tomorrow. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed, and bye. Oh.